go, boys.
No, we're good. Yeah, what's up?
Well, just like yesterday, and we already got the memo ahead of time. Sirens Curve was, as of the recording this, Sirens Curve isn't opening on time due to weather delays on construction.
Yeah, but it still looks like a pretty cool thing. Yesterday, we saw it running all, for a good chunk of yesterday, as well as during the second half of the day. They were running both trains. My best guess is since they needed to still do their state inspections to get it approved. That's probably what they were doing yesterday. We're running it because the state inspectors were here.
Yep, but I'd say you're on the screen right now. You'll actually get to see what some of the test runs on it look like. We thought it was really neat, but unfortunately, as of recording of this, it's not open yet. Obviously, and it won't open until June 28th, to the end of the month.
Which is about 3 weeks away.
Yep. So hopefully we can make it back up here for Halloween weekend. Also, as a disclaimer, Top Thrill 2 is also not opening today for mechanical malfunction of some sort.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that it's not really going to be leading up to a repeat of what happened last year, which is 2024. What happened last year was it opened for the Pasadena preview weekend, and then a couple weekends after that, and then all of a sudden there was a serious malfunction, and then it was closed all year.
Yep. So hopefully that's not the case with this time because it was test running once or twice yesterday, but it never opened to the public.
Yep.
So we're gonna have to schedule a trip up here for Halloween weekend, possibly, and hopefully we can because Top Thrill 2 and Sirens Curve is on our bucket list. So
yeah.
So we'll have to get it at some point down the road. But till then we'll just have to wait. But right now we're gonna just explore the rest of the park, and we'll see you in a few minutes. But you see anything wrong with this picture on the concept art picture here? I think everyone's stone faced on the concept art except for this one lady right here. This is what I have pet peeves about with these concept art. You're supposed to act like you're having fun, but none of the people on in the animations look like they're having the best time of their lives.
Well, it could just be they're all under the Siren's curse. If you guys don't know what a siren is a mythological creature that sometimes portrayed as a bird-like animal, sometimes as a mermaid, which is what they're going for in this case.
Yeah.
And that possesses people with their song.
Yeah, the legend goes there are sirens that live in Lake Erie, and that's what the plot of the ride is. That you're supposed to outrun their song, which is literally on the teaser right here. Outrun their song and tell the tale. But again, like we did earlier, we can't wait. Have to wait till June 28th for it to open. So we'll have to plan a trip up here for Halloween weekend. So again, we're going to check out the rest of the park, and we'll see you here in a little bit. Okay. All right, we just got off of Maverick here at Cedar Point and at least it's a better ride than it was last night. We didn't recap on that yet.
Yeah, last night we just got pelted by muffle heads. We were in the front row, and I'll just say that was just a big mistake. We were just pelted. I personally felt like I was pelted like by at least 24 bugs. This time, nothing.
Yep. Maybe it's because we rode at night, I don't know, but yeah, we were the shield for our new friend that didn't show up on camera yesterday, Mike, and he said, thank you guys for being my shield from the mufflehead, and we said, you're welcome. But we're gonna check out the rest of the frontier town here at Cedar Point, and we'll see you here in a few minutes. All right, we just got off of the Wild Mouse to ride it a second time. We rode it yesterday on Ziggy, the pink mouse, which didn't have a whole lot of spin, but today we rode it on Dizzy, the green mouse. And let's just say, long story short, we're freaking dizzy.
Yeah, we really got spinning that time, but I think that it's more than just what the car that you choose. I also think it also depends on how you're sitting on it. If you're sitting well, if you're riding in a group and you're relatively balanced, I don't think you're going to be getting that much spinning. But if you're off, if you do it, position yourselves in a way that one side's heavier than the other, if you really start spinning, you can really get spinning.
Oh yeah, and so for some reason the rumors are going around, and let us know if we're wrong in the comments. But the people are saying that if you get a chance to ride the cheese wheel, what'd you say that it was?
The cheese wheel is, from what I've heard, the cheese wheel is the wheel of cheese is the one that is the car that spins you the most.
Well, until we get to ride it, so far we the Dizzy car, the Dizzy Mouse is the one that spun us the most.
Yeah, from what I've heard, all the mice are about the same. It's just the cheese wheel. It just spins you. It's actually a full free spin.
So, but until we get to ride the cheese wheel, we'll have to take everybody's word for it. So, yeah. But that's later. But we'll have to test that theory later if that's true. But yeah, we're gonna check out the rest of the park, and we'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, we just got off of Steel Vengeance and we rode towards the back, and I will say next time if I'm able to, I'm going to be riding Steel Vengeance towards the back. It is more intense in the back.
Yeah, I've ridden in the absolute back before, which is even crazier than what we had. We had the second to back. I once on a trip that was when I went with my family. We were able to get the very back car, and that thing is just hauling over the drop. You're just out of your seat the whole time.
Yep. Well, again, but you gotta, you can't really pick and choose because it's assigned seating. So you just.
Sometimes if you're really nice, you might be able to, but you might need to wait a little longer.
Right. But yeah. Again, from now on, if I'm able to, I'm riding towards the back because it's more intense back there. But we're gonna explore the rest of the park, and we'll see you here in a little bit. Alright, we just got off of the Wild Mouse for a third time.
And this time, we got the cheese.
Yep, we got the cheese. And we did our review of it. It all depends on which mouse you want. If you want more intense ride, we had a more intense ride on the Disney car. But
I personally feel like it doesn't matter which one it is. It all goes down to how you position your people.
Yep.
If you're wanting a more intense ride, have everyone have your heaviest member sitting on the outside edge, so the closest one to the entrance and exit, and have the lightest person on the inside.
Yep. But I don't know. Do you want to change your ranking on this since we rode it multiple times?
I'm probably not going to want to change it. It's a good coaster, but it's a Wild Mouse, so.
Right, but it's one of the more unique wild mice that they have.
Yeah, it is unique, but again, it's still a Wild Mouse. So, well, maybe I might up it to a 7, but that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 7 because it's one of the more unique ones I've ridden. So with that, we're gonna check out the rest of the park, and we'll see you later for the outro.
right, this concludes our 2-day trip to Cedar Point, and I must say it had its ups and downs. On the one hand, it's
literally and figuratively, ups and downs. But
on the one hand, and a lot of the weather stayed pretty nice. It didn't really rain at all. It got on the first day, it did get a little drizzly, but never really was a full downpour. Or the second day was nice and sunny, as well as everything that was open was running perfectly fine. On the other hand, both Siren's Curse and Top Thrill Tube were down. Siren's Curse was closed because it was under construction still, so that's understandable. But something happened to Top Thrill Tube, and it was closed both yesterday and today.
Yeah, so we're planning a trip to come back up here for Halloween weekend in October, or late September, or early October, maybe mid-October. We don't know yet. This was just a spur of the moment type deal because we had to make up for missing both of them this time. Yeah. So you might be seeing us film our Halloween episode at a different location this year, aka Cedar Point.
Yep.
So, but with that, until next time, this is Andy the Gemini Man.
John the Mystic Rider.
And we'll see you next time.